Sherman Antitrust Act. During the late 1800s, the monopolies had everyone in great fear that they dominated America's free market economy. Because of this, Congress later passed the Sherman Antitrust Act in 1890. This act was made in order to reduce domination by individual corporations. They wanted to preserve unfettered competition as the rule of trade. The Sherman Antitrust Act was written by John Sherman from Ohio in 1890. Early reformers. Jane Addams. Born on September 6, 1860 in Cedarville, Illinois, Jane Addams co-founded one of the first settlements in the United States, the Hull House. In Chicago, Illinois, in 1889, the house provided service for the immigration and poor population in Chicago area. Jane Addams was named co-winner of the 1931 Nobel Peace Prize. She also served as the first female president of the National Conference of Social Work, established the National Federation of Settlements, and served as president of the Women's International League for Peace and Freedom. Addams died in 1935 in Chicago. Thomas Nast. Thomas Nast was born in Ladue on September 27, 1840. Him and his family moved to New York City around the time he was 6. Nast did poorly in school. He preferred drawing on his homework and eventually dropped out. He was best known for his powerful sketches of the Civil War and his influential political images. After dropping out, he then studied at the National Academy of Art, but when his family could no longer afford his tuition, Nast went to work. He found a job in 1855 doing illustrations for Leslie's Illustrated newspaper. Then in 1862, Nast joined the staff of Harper's Weekly as an artist. He worked for the publication for just about 25 years. President Abraham Lincoln described Nast as the best recruiting sergeant for the Union because of his sketches encouraged others to join the fight. By the 1870s, Nast primarily focused his efforts on the political cartoons. During his time at Harper's Weekly, Nast also created the images of the Democratic Party, represented by a donkey, and the Republican Party by an elephant, that are still popular today. Knights of Labor. Industrial Union. They were established in 1869. They were getting paid a low wage. American Federation of Labor, trade union. Began in 1886, about 14,000 members by 1917. There was about 2.5 million members joined. The workers worked 8 hours or more and got paid low wage, so they argued for better wage and working conditions. In 1894, they made Labor Day. International Ladies Garment Workers Union. Clothing that is made in the USA by women working in factories, getting paid at low wage. They made $267 a year. But with people buying clothes that are imported, they were left without a job. Collective unionism. They would go on a strike and refuse to work till they had better working conditions. They know, as the labor union, they would be protesting to not get low wage. The average made $498 a year, but that was only the men. If the women's worked, they only made $267 a year. Children often had to quit school and work. Factory owners made $23 million a year, where the workers struggled to even make low wage.